15 minutes to go here on the Alan Stiles Show, the midday show. And speaking of the midday show, we told you had to keep listening in all week long and watching all week long as we reveal more about the midday show. We're still not done, but we are revealing a very, very important piece today as I make my way to the afternoon show, to the Drive Guys with my guy, Whitey Gleason. What we are revealing today is that somebody that has come in and taken Sacramento by storm with all of her great wittiness and information and just bright personality, Kayla Anderson will be a part of the midday show, going from, kind of a fill-in spot starter, you may say, in the summer. I remember I was on paternity leave and I turned on I didn't even know who you were, Kayla. I just checked in and I saw you and who the heck is this? I text Chris Watkins. Then I listened and I heard what you were saying and I thought, man, she knows what she's talking about. So we're very excited for you to be a part of the team in general. And specifically, we know that I am handing off part of the midday show to you, and I couldn't be more excited for you. You worked your tail off from the moment that you stepped into this building, and we're really happy for you. Congrats, and thank you for joining us.
Alan, thank you so much. And first of all, congrats to you. I'm excited to hear the new show. I know we haven't known each other for a long time, but I get a kick out of going back and forth with you.
Mm-hmm.
There are so many awesome people at this station, and I don't say that lightly. I've worked in this business for 25 plus years in TV and radio, and this is really a unique group and a genuine group of people. So first and foremost, I'm so thrilled to be working with all of you guys and pumped to be, getting part of the baton in this midday show. I know the rest is to be revealed the rest of the week, so stay tuned. But it's going to be awesome. It's always a challenge, right? When you get to a new market. But I just want to say this to the listeners is when I get to a market, and I've been in different places in my career, I completely give myself to that place and I dive in, head first, and I make sure that I'm doing my research and I'm there at the games. And so now that this is official, I'm really excited to actually, be able to experience Sacramento sports to the fullest and then bring you, what I take from it. So I'm excited. It's going to be fun too. We're going to have a lot of fun. You can see my weird personality sometimes. I like the word witty that you use. I can tend to be a little witty too. So I'm pumped. I'm really excited, you guys.
Well, even though you did have some things to say about me when I hopped in the car that one time, he said, I don't agree with Alan very often. I still found a way to say all these nice things about you, Kayla, because they really are true and we appreciate it. But, I will say during the summer, things can get a little quirky, right? With everybody. Yeah. I mean, Carmichael Dave, I don't know how much vacation the guy gets, but with everything that goes on and people being in and out, why don't you just give a kind of lay of the land on where you're from? Tell people, I know you're going to do it once the show starts, but where you're from, how you kind of got into this biz, and you've always been a bit connected to the West Coast, so this is all very familiar to you.
It is. It's so great to be back on the West Coast, by the way. I've kind of spent my career, this analogy, I've addressed it before, is my career's kind of been like minor league baseball. Mm-hmm. Like we aren't all just given our dream jobs in this business. A lot of us aren't. We have to work our way up and we get kicked back down sometimes. But it's all about, if you really have a passion for sports and sharing, with the audience and being able to converse with the audience, that's what it's all about. Yeah. So, for me, that's been a stepping stone. I've been in 8 different cities covering sports of all kinds. I've covered it all, but I came from Nashville, Tennessee recently, where I was doing sports talk radio the last 3 years. And then before that, I was with a local station, the local ABC station there, doing sports for 6 years. And then we'll do the bio. You can go look me up, but it goes all the way back to graduating from Washington State. But I'm excited. I love the West Coast. And okay, yes, I'm a Seahawks fan. Don't hate me though, because I have a different appreciation for the NFL. Because when you cover the NFL, it gives you just a different thought process on how teams maneuver. And the Niners are kind of up there as one of the example organizations
Mhm.
from top to bottom, something that I think we always said the Titans need to try to take a cue from, but still
Yes.
haven't. So.
Yes. Yes. Well, thank you. Obviously, yes, you can find Kayla, of course, on social media, on X, on Twitter, all of that. We're really excited to have you join, Kayla. And you will be doing crosstalk, right? Because,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I want a full party. Now, again,
For sure.
this whole thing, everything, if people are wondering, okay, is this it? This is not it. We're doing this rollout. We're keeping this mystique. All will be revealed tomorrow. Okay, so you got to keep tuning in and be sure to follow us on our digital platforms, on Instagram, on X, on Twitter. That's where everything will be revealed. Let me put it to you like this. The Midday Show will not be a solo show. I can say it like that. The Midday Show will not be a solo show. So it's kind of like when you go to, I don't know about you, Kale, but back in my heyday, I used to like a music festival here and there. And it's like when you have the silhouettes of people or the blurred out names. And as you get closer to the music festival, they unblur the names, right? So all the names have not been unblurred yet. We've unblurred you today. We've kind of unblurred another one that everyone's very familiar with. But tomorrow, all names will be unblurred. All silhouettes will be filled in. You will find out what the Sactown Sports, not music festival, but sports festival will be on the Midday Show. So those of you that are wondering, hey, Alan, is it a different situation of, solo, whatever? Not going to be a solo, but we will give you all that information tomorrow. So we're really excited to have you on, Kayla. And yeah, just very happy for everything that you've been able to grow and accomplish in the time that you've been here. And it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Alan, the only reason I pick on you, when I pick on you, that means I like you and I respect you.
Okay,
so
fair
take
enough.
that for what it's worth.
Yeah, I can do that.
It's not, it's not going to end.
No. It better not end, right? Look, I come from a time of spicy crosstalks. Okay, I come from a time of I didn't like what you said. I heard what you said, and I'm gonna call it out. There's Carmichael. I'm gonna miss the Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross crosstalks, but we're talking about making sushi. We're talking about Dave knitting a sweater. And I love it. I really do. But we're gonna get real spicy here some of these days and get everybody ready for what is to come, whether it be on your show or what you just talked about, what Whitey and I are about to talk about. So that is great stuff. Kayla, thank you so much for joining us. We will surely be doing it again. And I will see you next week, maybe sooner than that.
Yeah. Can't wait, guys. Thanks again. Thanks, Alan. Thanks, Kyle. And we'll see you soon, and we'll see you listeners soon.